Well, the majority of my car show life has been spent behind the wheel of a Camaro. And while my car is just an ordinary 2SS, Day 2 specialty Camaros go back to the very beginning of the line with names like Yenko, Baldwin Motion, and Nicky. For Camaro's fourth generation, Berger and GMMG created another in that legacy of Day 2 modified Camaros. And Matt Avery here has put together a collection here at MCACN 2022. Now, Matt, this is the most cars ever in one place since they were introduced, correct?
Correct. So yeah, so the production run of the 2002 Berger Supercar was 30 cars, and we have 9 of them here, and this was the largest gathering since they were new. Now, they weren't all built in 2002. They're all modeled years 2002. They were kind of built in the subsequent years into the mid-2000s, but since they left GMMG, this is the largest group in one spot.
Yeah, we have 9 cars here. 2 are the only
Sunset Orange
Metallics,
yep.
and one of them has a 454.
Correct. So of the 9 cars, we have 2 very special pairs. The Sunset Orange Metallic Twins, car number 4 and car number 15. And like you mentioned, car number 4 is equipped with a 454. That's a monster to drive. And then the other pair, we have the historic bookend pair. That's car number 1 and car number 30. The car that started it all and then the car that kind of wrapped it up.
And that is the car behind us is car number 1. And then at the far end is car number 30, and that was done in Hugger Orange, correct? Or some shade.
Hugger Orange, correct.
Yeah.
So, and those cars, Drake, are really significant because again, the uniqueness of this run is the fact that a dealership partnered with a bespoke upfitter, coach builder like GMMG to offer such a radical Camaro right from the showroom floor. It really is unique, and again, the bookend pair is just significant because they set out to accomplish this task and they did it, and just it's a very unique part of Camaro history.
Well, and it's awesome too because these cars are very special, named in honor of famed drag racer Mr. Chevrolet Dick Harrell.
Correct. So yeah, so when Matt Murphy and Matt Berger started to talk about this program, they knew they wanted to do the radical bodywork because they were inspired by a GM show car that was painted Penske blue and it had the radical bodywork already on it. Matt Berger and Matt Murphy said, hey, what if we did a run off of that? And then the next step was finding a heritage partner, right? How are you going to market the vehicle? And like you said, they went right to the man himself of the 1960s, Mr. Chevrolet, famous drag racer Dick Harrell, and so that's why all the cars are emblazoned with the Dick Harrell name on it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic display, and 9 of these cars, all very special in their own right, but the fact that we have the pairs, number 1, number 30, and the 2 Sunset Oranges, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely, and really the only place that you would see this is at Muscle Car Corvette Nationals. This is the kind of stuff where you get this really unique gathering, and like you said, this is a very special gathering of Camaros amongst a whole convention center of unique cars.
Exactly.
There's too much to see and do in one weekend, man.
Mike, tell us about your Sunset Orange Metallic Dick Harrell Edition car.
Well, my Phase 5 car is number 4, which is Sunset Orange Metallic, and I said, okay, well, that'll be great. I'd like to have that. And I don't know if you build them in sequence, to the numbers, or I want you to build my car last. And the reason I want you to build it last is I want all the performance and the enhancements and everything that you've gone through all the builds. I want the best car built, but I really do want something different. And he goes, well, I'll think of something. So when he did come to deliver the car to me up in Macedonia, Ohio, he rolled it out of the trailer, and I saw that it had a 454 instead of the standard 427 on most of the builds. And I said, Matt, really? He goes, you know, you wanted something different? I had only built one other car with a Phase 5 motor in it. And I said, you know, Matt, I don't care what it cost. I really appreciate you doing that for me. He goes, you're a good guy. There's no increase in the price. And so you enjoy the car, and it makes me feel good that I have something that is so rare that the only way somebody can own it, a car like this, they have to buy it from me. And you know, we have a great club down there in Akron. It's called the Northeast Ohio Camaro Club, and I've been a member of that for about 15 years. Great people. It's fun to go to their shows, and I'm proud to own the car and be a member there. Truly, a car like this If you take it to a car show, a local car show, nobody knows what it is. They walk by it like it's maybe a Studebaker or something. So I really only have been involved in a couple of local shows. I don't do that anymore. I only go to the Northeast Ohio Camaro Club shows because everybody really knows it and knows what it is, and it's a great piece to put on display.
So what's the odometer say?
472 miles.
Well, that's a wrap on another edition of Car Show Life from MCACN 2022. I hope you'll follow us here on YouTube for more coverage of MCACN, SEMA, and other car shows throughout the year. And share with us how you live the Car Show Life on Facebook and Instagram at Car Show Life, back in, hood up. Until next time, I'm Drake Donovan.